Driving through the Black Hills of South Dakota, the landscape suddenly changes. The dense forest gives way to a sight that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. As you navigate the winding roads, the anticipation builds, and then, almost out of nowhere, the monumental figures come into view. Towering above the trees, 4 gigantic faces emerge from the granite cliff. These are not just any faces, they are the visages of 4 of the most influential presidents in American history, carved meticulously into the mountainside. This is Mount Rushmore, one of America's most recognizable landmarks. The sheer scale and craftsmanship of this monument leave visitors speechless. Each face, measuring about 60 feet in height, is a testament to the vision and skill of sculptor Gutzon Borglum and his team. Millions of visitors each year gaze in awe at the colossal sculptures of Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln. They come from all corners of the globe, drawn by the monument's grandeur and the stories it tells. These presidents, etched in stone, represent key moments in American history. Washington, the nation's founding father. Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence. Roosevelt, the progressive reformer. And Lincoln, the emancipator of slaves. Their stories, intertwined with the mountain itself, tell a complex tale of ambition, artistry, and controversy. The creation of Mount Rushmore was not without its challenges and criticisms, from funding issues to debates over the land's significance to Native American tribes. Mount Rushmore is more than just a monument. It is a symbol, a storybook of American identity carved into the landscape. It stands as a reminder of the nation's history, its achievements, and its ongoing journey. As the sun sets behind the monument, casting a golden hue over the granite faces, one can't help but reflect on the enduring legacy of these giants and the land they helped shape. The story of Mount Rushmore begins in the early 20th century. South Dakota, seeking to attract tourists, wanted a unique landmark. Doane Robinson, a historian, envisioned colossal sculptures carved into the Black Hills. He initially considered Western figures like Lewis and Clark. He contacted Gutzon Borglum, a renowned sculptor, to discuss the project. Borglum, with his grand vision, steered the project towards honoring presidential legacies. The year was 1927 when President Coolidge dedicated the memorial, officially starting the monumental undertaking. Gutzon Borglum, a larger-than-life figure himself, became synonymous with Mount Rushmore. Born in Idaho, he studied art in Paris and gained fame for his sculptures in the United States. Borglum possessed an unwavering determination and a flair for the dramatic. He envisioned Mount Rushmore as a shrine of democracy, a testament to American ideals. His vision went beyond just carving faces. He wanted to create a hall of records within the mountain, housing important documents and artifacts of American history. While this dream remained unfulfilled, his monumental sculptures continued to inspire awe. The selection of the 4 presidents was a meticulous process. George Washington, the first president, represented the birth of the nation. Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, embodied the ideals of liberty and self-government. Theodore Roosevelt, known for his conservation efforts and the Panama Canal Project, symbolized America's expansion and growing influence. Finally, Abraham Lincoln, the president who led the nation through the Civil War, represented the preservation of the Union and the abolishment of slavery. Together, they represent the foundation, growth, development, and unity of the United States. Carving Mount Rushmore was a monumental task, both literally and figuratively. The project demanded innovative techniques and unwavering dedication. Over 400 workers, many of them local miners, braved harsh weather conditions and perilous heights. They used dynamite, drills, and chisels to remove almost 450,000 tons of granite, shaping the mountain with remarkable precision. Borglum, a master of scale and proportion, used a pointing system with plumb lines and a model 9 times smaller than the actual sculpture to ensure accuracy. Section 6. A Mountain of Controversy. Whose history, whose land? The construction of Mount Rushmore did not come without controversy. The Black Hills, considered sacred by the Lakota Sioux, were taken from them in violation of treaties. For them, the mountain known as Thungkasila Sakpe, or Six Grandfathers, held deep spiritual significance. The carving of American presidents into this sacred land further fueled their anger and resentment. The monument, meant to celebrate American ideals, became a symbol of broken promises and cultural disrespect for many Native Americans. Section 7. The Lakota Perspective. A different view of the Six Grandfathers. For the Lakota people, the Black Hills are not just a geographical location, they are the heart of their spiritual world. These lands are imbued with deep cultural and historical significance, serving as the backdrop for countless stories and traditions passed down through generations. Their creation stories are rooted in these mountains. The Black Hills, known to the Lakota as Pahasapa, are considered the center of the universe, a place where the physical and spiritual worlds intersect. The Six Grandfathers, representing the six sacred directions, were central to their beliefs. Each direction holds a unique significance, embodying different aspects of life and the universe, guiding the Lakota in their spiritual practices and daily lives. The carving of Mount Rushmore, from their perspective, was a desecration of a sacred site. This act of carving the faces of American presidents into the granite face of the Six Grandfathers was seen as a profound violation of their sacred land. It served as a painful reminder of the injustices they suffered and the continued disregard for their culture and beliefs. The Lakota people have long fought to protect their sacred sites and preserve their cultural heritage against such encroachments. Their struggle for recognition and the return of their sacred lands continues to this day. Despite numerous legal battles and ongoing activism, the Lakota people remain steadfast in their efforts to reclaim their ancestral lands and ensure that their cultural and spiritual practices are respected and preserved for future generations. Section 8. Mount Rushmore today, a legacy etched in stone. Today, Mount Rushmore stands as a complex symbol representing both American ambition and the painful legacy of westward expansion. It attracts millions of visitors who come to marvel at its scale and artistry. For many, it remains a symbol of American ideals, leadership, and national pride. However, it is crucial to acknowledge the contrasting perspectives and understand the pain it represents for the Lakota people. Only by acknowledging the full history of the monument can we engage in meaningful conversations about its place in American society. Section 9. Beyond the Faces, a symbol of American identity. Mount Rushmore continues to spark dialogue and debate about American identity, the meaning of heroism, and the importance of respecting different cultures and histories. This monumental sculpture, carved into the granite face of the Black Hills, is more than just a tourist attraction. It is a symbol that evokes a wide range of emotions and thoughts. For some, it represents the ideals of freedom and democracy, while for others, it is a stark reminder of the land's complex history and the displacement of Native American tribes. It stands as a reminder of the complexities of the past and the importance of learning from it. The faces of 4 American presidents, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln, each tell a story of leadership and vision. Yet, the mountain also whispers the untold stories of the Lakota Sioux, for whom the Black Hills are sacred. This juxtaposition of narratives invites us to delve deeper into the layers of history that have shaped this nation. As we look upon the colossal faces etched in stone, we are challenged to reflect on our own understanding of history, justice, and the future we are shaping for generations to come. The monument serves as a mirror, reflecting our values and beliefs back at us. It asks us to consider what kind of legacy we want to leave behind and how we can honor the diverse stories that make up the American tapestry. The mountain, silent yet powerful, serves as a canvas for our own interpretations and a catalyst for continued conversations about what it truly means to be American. It is a place where the past and present converge, urging us to engage in meaningful dialogue about our collective identity. As we stand before this monumental work of art, we are reminded that the story of America is still being written, and each of us has a role to play in shaping its future.